one? Yeah, thank
We're leaving our boat to visiting the surprising Cape and Titop Island on the Hạ Long Bay, and we're climbing up on the mountain about 1 hour, for about 1 hour, and then after the trip on the surprising Cape, we will head to the Titop Island for swimming, or we can climbing up on the Titop Island again. And after that, when you finish your trip, we'll return to the main boat at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock we'll return to the main boat, and the program from the 5 to 7 o'clock, that's the happy hour and sunset party on the third floor beside the sky bar.
Bây giờ nhá, đây ai mất mẹ đen quay đi trong đóng. Bây giờ nhá, mở ra này.
people on the harbor, and you add them 99% the local people. They will give you this. Why they give you this number? I think that everyone knows the President Ho Chi Minh, right? He's a hero in Vietnam. This is fresh water. It's the fresh water for the local people living there
Oh, it's
for a long
water?
time ago.
Oh.
More than 125 years ago, the local people living inside the cave.
后他们又发现这个，然后从第一检查，他们又发现这里有个淡水。Route 2 is busy more than the Route 4 and Route 3. Route 2 is have the more than 100 and
I can see the turtle.
我的翻译，你们给教嘛。
I just show you how to roll and how to serve the ingredient with cucumber, maybe ham, fried egg, and we go until the end. Rice paper is very crispy. I know it's not the best one in my life. The best one is today. Okay. So after that, I will cut it. Alright. So that is how to make the fresh spinach in Vietnam. 8:15 we return to the boat, and from the 8:15 to the 9:30 that's a free time we can relaxing or we can take a shower, and after that we pick up the luggage and put it outside on the door. 9:30 we will check out the cabin, give back the key to the reception area, and we payment with the restaurant on the second floor.